Hi everybody, my name is Carlos Ferreira. I'm a Principal Product Manager with IBM Watson IoT. I'm really excited to be able to introduce you today to Maximo Asset Monitor. Maximo Asset Monitor allows you to remotely monitor assets of all kinds, whether they're industrial assets, energy assets, or even buildings, whatever those are, so that you can better manage the efficiency of those assets, the uptime of those assets, the production of those assets. So what I'd like to do is spend a few moments explaining how data scientists working with engineers and developers and even your administrators can quickly create these responsive UI monitoring dashboards to be able to visualize their asset data so that they can better manage the performance of their assets. So let me give you a quick demo of Maximo Asset Monitor so you can get a sense of all the different types of dashboards that you can create with it.
An administrator can start by instrumenting assets with sensors. Sensors are installed on your assets and then connected to monitor using the included IoT service. You add a device, specify the type of device. A single device may capture multiple metrics about the condition of your assets. For example, measuring temperature or pressure. You provide a device ID, which is a unique identifier that allows you to understand where metrics are coming from, what device, what asset. Add security like authentication tokens to secure communication between the device and the monitor service. These device metrics are combined into an asset type, in this example named clients 4. Device data is ingested, cleansed, transformed into asset types that can be used to create scalable dashboards. From the catalog, you can add additional functions like anomaly models to detect non-compliant or irregular conditions. Alerts allow operations managers to be notified when assets meet or exceed certain performance thresholds. By picking the metric and setting the threshold, administrators can decide when to be notified about issues. By using descriptive names for metrics, an administrator can easily create dashboards. There are two types of dashboards that can be created. One, to summarize data across multiple assets of the same type. The administrator creates a new summary dashboard using a wizard. He chooses how to roll up metrics across all assets of the same type. Assets can aggregate time series sensor data. The administrator chooses which category of assets to roll up and what hierarchy should be used to summarize performance conditions. They choose which metrics to display in the dashboard, choosing how to aggregate those metrics. For example, they can pick count, mean, min, max, or last values. They can also choose which anomalies to be alerted about by picking that metric. After choosing the metrics he wants to display on his dashboard, Monitor automatically generates the cards that will be rendered to display on the dashboard. In the final step, the administrator can choose and rearrange which cards are located where to allow the operations manager to quickly see a summary of the asset conditions. There are different types of cards provided out of the box with Monitor. These include line charts for displaying time series data, table cards for listing alerts and drilling into alert details, including linking to asset instant dashboards, image cards for visually showing an asset or system process condition. Finally, value cards that can show the actual values of an asset with the metadata, like turbine ID. The hourly summary dashboard is then generated so that it allows an operations manager to monitor a system condition across multiple client systems, organizations, and functions from a single dashboard. He can see what anomaly models are triggering alerts and require attention in this table card. The dashboard displays current values, historic values over the last 7 days, weeks, months, or year. This helps him better understand the metric trends that led up to a production outage. This insight helps him better understand who should be assigned to perform a root cause analysis. By filtering the data summarized in the dashboard, he can quickly understand which assets and systems are performing well or not. Image cards allow him to zoom in to get more asset detail by hovering over the hotspots. By filtering using categories, he can further isolate which assets need attention. Alerts link directly to asset instance dashboards that provide further information to assess asset conditions. Dashboards can be shared with others by pinning them to the dashboard page. When other users log into Monitor, they are able to quickly navigate to the dashboard. Click on the documentation icon in the top navigation bar of the Monitor to access the documentation and available tutorials.
Administrators can create dashboards using the wizard that we provide, but we also include a set of tutorials that step you through the steps of creating dashboards as well. And if you're a developer, we've included some developer resources below for you to get started creating your own Python functions to integrate with other external systems, as well as integrate other external anomaly models that you may have with your data scientists to better detect anomalies. We can't wait to see what you're going to create in terms of the dashboards for Maximo Asset Monitor. We look forward to hearing your feedback over the coming months as we continue to develop future versions of Maximo Asset Monitor. Thanks for watching.